Alright guys, so I restarted stream. I had to tone down my bitrate a little bit. Instead of 3500, it's at 3000 now. So, hopefully we don't experience any drop frames anymore. I don't know why, because I've never had drop frames on 3500 until today. So I tried toning down my bitrate a little bit. Because I don't know why, but I have those days where my internet wants to work and then my internet doesn't want to work. So it just really all depends on the day, really. But anyways, I'm gonna give you guys the update in case you weren't here for my previous 2 or 3 streams where I was dropping frames like crazy. So my lungs are inflamed. I went to the doctors and my lungs are inflamed from allergies. I'm on antibiotics right now. I'm actually feeling at least decently a little bit better than I was a couple days ago. Now that I'm on medication and I have to take that for about 5 to 6 days, and I should be better, significantly improving over time. I'm also on allergy meds now, so I have to take those every day. I have a new inhaler now that I can take as needed. So, another update is in regards to RCW and where this series is going to go with the fact that 2K20 is not up to par. RCW, I wanted to continue it, but with 2K20. But 2K20, if you weren't here for my previous couple streams when I tried to stream RCW, the whole Holiday Bash thing, we experienced 2 to 3 crashes in universe mode. Yeah. And because of that, I've decided to go back to 2K19 and do RCW on 2K19. However, the My Career Universe modes of Bryan Outlaw and Luna Outlaw will be carried out on 2K20 because none of that is messed up. It's just the Universe mode and the custom arenas and stuff that is messed up on 2K20. And I just don't want to worry about crashes and stuff like that and everything else. Another thing, I'm going to keep announcing this periodically because through almost every stream that I do, because I really just want to emphasize it because I'm a part of it, and this is something really big for both me and my buddy Chaotic, who streams on Mixer. So my buddy Chaotic _911 or Chaotic, him and I are hosting he's hosting it. It's part of his channel, but I'm a part of it, I guess, and helping out with it. We are hosting a WWE 2K tournament, AI versus AI. It's a CAW tournament where your created wrestler, male and female, are going to go up against other viewers of his stream's created wrestlers. And it's going to be a tournament, and you are going to win a title. What we plan to do after is possibly incorporate some storylines and further it, and maybe turn it into our own universe mode, and turn it into this whole CAW saga thing. I don't really know what's going to happen afterwards. It really just all depends on the turnout of the tournament and, how all that plays out. So with that being said, the rules of the tournament is that your CAW cannot be above 95. Your CAW can be at 95 overall, but not above that. We want to make it fair. It's going to be AI versus AI, like I said, so we don't have to deal with any of the online glitches. You can have a backstory. There is a Discord. I can send an invite to Chaotic's Discord. Real quick, if I open it up here, I'm going to just send the invite because the Discord command is my Discord server, and I want you guys to be a part of his server because that way that... Can I invite people or can't I? Am I not able to? Invite people. Here it is. Edit invite link. Expire never. No limit. Okay. Here you go. This is the invite to the server. I just posted it in chat. You can join the Chaotic World Order server. That's his server. And there is a section in there that is titled WWE 2K CAW Tournament. And that's basically where you put everything in there. If you want your character to have a backstory, you can have your character have a backstory if you want, as they're coming out to the ring. Anything in regards to that tournament, put that in there, and you can talk to myself and Chaotic in there about the tournament, and everything will be in there. So yeah, that's really where everything is at for the tournament. Me and Chaotic are both really excited. We don't have a date set for it yet. But if you want to enter yourself into the tournament, just talk to Chaotic and he will search for your wrestler on Community Creations. This is Xbox only. So, sorry PlayStation and PC users, but this is Xbox only, and you can get your wrestler in the tournament. As far as how the tournament's going to be laid out, we don't know everything yet. We just know that there's going to be a tournament, there's going to be a custom arena, there's going to be custom titles, and all that good stuff. That's all we know. We don't know anything else yet. More information to be announced about the tournament at a later date. We plan to have this tournament either within the next week or so. We want at least maybe 15 to 20 people, or maybe even 10 to 15 people. You know, that's kind of what we're hoping for a turnout. Chaotic told me that once we get enough people, he will announce, you know, like a closing when you can't enter into the tournament anymore. But, you know, we want to make sure that we get enough people. I believe a total of 8 wrestlers can, like, be in the tournament, like, people of 8. And we will have, like, qualifying matches, I believe. I heard Chaotic talking about that. We may have some qualifying matches. You know, so, you know, if a lot of people, for some reason, enter the tournament, the qualifying matches will possibly be part of the tournament. And those who, you know, win those matches will obviously get to be in the tournament. And so on. So we are very excited, as it is our, like, first collaboration together as streamers, and it's just another way to get back to you guys and for you guys, for both of our communities. And it's just something fun for wrestling fans that love watching the wrestling games and love watching, you know, what I do, what Chaotic does, and all that good stuff. So I'll be continuing to talk about this throughout the streams until it comes up. I will also be retweeting some of Chaotic's tweets as well on my profile, so definitely follow my Twitter if you haven't already. It's at Botched Streams, or Botched Streams. It's down in my panels. It's marked Twitter. Just click that. It's like a little link there, and you will get a link to my Twitter account, and you can follow that, and also join the Discord server as well, that I posted in chat too. And if you're not here for this stream, definitely get in contact with me in some way, shape, or form, or Chaotic, about the tournament, because I'm a huge part of that. I was the one that made the arena and him and I are really working hard for it, and we are really excited to have something for you guys to be a part of. RCW is one of the biggest things on my channel that, you know, has really ignited my channel, and you know, is one of the reasons that my channel, you know, has taken off in terms of, not in terms of like followers, but in terms of me wanting to stream more, wanting to play wrestling games more. A lot of RCW has become a huge part of my life, and wrestling as a whole has become a huge part of my life, but especially in the video games and the characters that I've been able to create, and the stuff that I've been able to do with it has become a huge part of it. As Dakota Kai, that's up for the pin combination here with Nikki Cross, and a big stomp to the sternum of Nikki Cross here from Dakota Kai. And I apologize, I might have to get used to the 2K20 controls again, because I've been playing so much 2K20 that I'm not going back to 2K19 is kind of... Ooh, but a big knee there as Nikki Cross looked for that clothesline, but Dakota Kai got out of the way. She was trying to go for that chiropractor and the drop kick to the back there. As Nikki Cross rolls out to the outside of the ring. Comes right back in, possibly just to take a breather and a... Oh my God, what a backbreaker there. Ooh, but Nikki Cross coming back here. Dakota Kai with a reversal. And Dakota Kai looking for that chiropractor there. On Nikki Cross, looking to get the win here. 1, 2. No, Nikki Cross with the kick out. As the referee was there in perfect position. And an arm drag there from Nikki Cross. As Nikki Cross slowly drags Dakota Kai to the ropes. Irish whip into the ropes now. She didn't really do much out of that, but oh, a back elbow there and a couple of shots to the back of Dakota Kai. I would go after that knee as Dakota Kai has had injuries in the past to that knee. I believe she tore her ACL at one point, which put her out for a couple months. But Dakota Kai with the kip up there and back to her feet. That's Dakota Kai going after Nikki Cross here. And now she's in the corner. And Dakota Kai looking for that face wash in the corner. Face wash there. Now looking for another chiropractor. Chiropractor there to Nikki Cross. 1, 2, and Nikki Cross again with the kick out. Nikki is still in this, as she had debuted in RCW back in Season 3. And she is showing why she is a force to be reckoned with in this women's division here. And a big chop to the chest of Dakota Kai here. Nikki Cross propping her up on the top rope here. This cannot be good for Dakota Kai. Hurricane Rana right off of the top rope. Nikki Cross turning her around though. In an inverted DDT, dropping her right where she stands. 1, 2. And Dakota Kai kicks out at 2. And Nikki Cross almost had Dakota there. Now possibly looking for the purge here. What she calls the purge. Purge! On Dakota Kai. 1, 2, 3. And Dakota Kai loses to Nikki Cross here. And Nikki Cross furthering her momentum here in the RCW Women's Division. Wow, what a match here as Dakota Kai pulled out all the stops here in this match, but it wasn't enough to take down RCW's Twisted Sister, Nikki Cross. As we move on to our next match now, here tonight we have a 6-women and a 6-man battle royale, and the winner of those matches will eventually have a title opportunity in the future. As for the men match there, the men will have a choice. The winner of that match will have a choice of either going for the RCW Carnage title, which is currently held by RKO Randy Orton, or the RCW World Championship held by Zero. So it depends on whatever the participant or whatever the winner wants to go after. As Bryan Outlaw and Kevin Owens are tag teaming together here against the Usos. Now, Kevin Owens last episode had tried to attack Adam Cole from behind after his dream match with Ali. And unfortunately for him, that didn't go so well. And I think it was Adam Cole who hit the last shot on Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens making his return to RCW after quite an absence. And Kevin Owens and Bryan Outlaw were in talks on Twitter, as Bryan Outlaw had sort of begged Kevin Owens to come back to RCW, and Kevin Owens said he would come back to RCW on one condition: if Bryan or Kevin were to win a title here in RCW in the foreseeable future, they would meet one-on-one for said title. And Bryan said, okay, you got it. But Bryan is not a champion right now, so neither is Kevin, so that is for the foreseeable future as of right now. As the Usos, former RCW Tag Team Champions, making their way out here for the first time in RCW Season 6. I'm glad that we continue this, even though that we are using 2K19. I'm still very happy that we are able to, continue it and, not have any issues in regards to it. So, I'm very happy about that. I mean, we had the drop frame issues, but, with a few tweaking of the settings, with the fixing of the bitrate, I was able to fix that. So we have Kevin Owens and Bryan Outlaw teaming up for perhaps, I think, if my calculations are correct, the very first time. As you hear the chants of Uso here. There's Jimmy Uso with a huge stomp to the arm here on Bryan. Now, I have to wonder how Bryan and Kevin are going to fare here in this match, as Bryan does not really work well with others, except his family. Except his brother and Jason Outlaw and Sky Outlaw and the rest of the Outlaw family. And the Outlaws aren't known for playing well with others, but, it seems that Bryan and Kevin have reached a mutual agreement and will meet at one point one-on-one for an RCW championship down the road. And a DDT to Jimmy Uso and a kick out at 1. And I'm wondering just how Bryan is going to fare here in this match here against the decorated tag team in the Usos. Ooh, but Jimmy pushes Bryan away, but Bryan gets right back up and says, big punch to the face, and another DDT. As Kevin Owens is trying to pump up the crowd here. And Kevin Owens is tagged in here. Ooh, but Jimmy Uso firing back right at Kevin Owens here. Looking to take Kevin Owens over to the corner, but Kevin Owens breaking out of that hold there from Jimmy Uso as he looked to possibly tag in his brother Jay, but that's not going to happen as Kevin Owens prevented that in a Samoan drop. Right there, and Jimmy Uso trying to perform the hot tag to his brother Jay. And again, Kevin Owens stopped him. And again, Jimmy Uso trying to bring Kevin over there, but a snapmare, realizing that Kevin was breaking out of that hold there. He decided to do a snapmare, taking down Kevin Owens there, and it appears that he's trying to get to his corner to tag his brother Jay in, but Kevin Owens seemed to be blocking the way there. And now Jimmy finally getting Kevin over to the corner, tagging in his brother Jay. Look at this tagdom offense. What a Samoan drop there with the help of his brother Jimmy. And now Kevin Owens finds himself in trouble here. What a big stomp to the arm of Kevin Owens now. Well, Kevin Owens breaking out of that one. Now Kevin Owens with a little bit of a working hold here, but lets it go real fast. Or submission, excuse me. He tried to lock in that shoulder there, put some pressure on that shoulder, but realizing that Jay may have looked to break out of that. He chose to let it go in a big clothesline in there. And Slev, welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm back here on 2K19 as we are having issues with 2K20, but all is good and all is well. I'm on antibiotics here, trying to get rid of this lung infection that I have right now, but I'm well enough to stream. That's good enough. The only thing different though is, or I should say, the only thing that's not going to change is the My Career Universe modes, like my YouTube series, is going to be on 2K20. So that is not going to change. I will also be doing a video today. I will be recording a video today, probably, or within the next coming days. On how I do my promos in the My Career Universe Mode series, how I cut that promo with Bryan Outlaw there. So I'll be doing that because I get a lot of questions in regards to as to how I do that, and it's just easier to make a video instead of explaining it, as Bryan Outlaw hits the correction here on Jimmy Uso. Must be looking for the guilty verdict here. This is a move that I've seen him hit multiple times down the road here. And a guilty verdict, possibly you could say that's a crossroads from Cody Rhodes. But Jey Uso breaks up the pin as Kevin Owens took out the referee in the process, but Jey Uso firing back here against Kevin Owens. But Kevin Owens with the reversal. And this teamwork we are seeing here from Kevin and Bryan here. This is something that I rarely see from the Outlaws. At least without the Outlaw family. And look at the tag team work here from Kevin Owens. I don't think I changed his moveset. I don't think I changed his moveset to where he has the stunner. I will change that if I desperately have to, because I don't think I changed that for 2K19. Because I just installed 2K19 back in again. So, I don't know if I changed it or not. I have no idea. So we're just going to have to figure out if we do is Jimmy Uso with the elbow in the corner. Now looking to finish this possibly Tequila Sunrise here. Oh, but a super kick to Kevin Owens. Right to the face of Kevin Owens. 1, 2. But no, Kevin Owens kicks out. And it made me wonder why Bryan did not do anything there to help his partner. But maybe I guess he thought that Kevin Owens had it. Now, Jimmy Uso on the comeback there. Able to connect with all of that, and Kevin Owens getting rid of that here. A pile driver from Kevin Owens. I don't think I've ever seen him hit that in real life, but we're just gonna deal with it as Kevin Owens goes for the pin there, and Jey Uso, breaks up the pin. Sometimes it's hard to tell these two apart. Well, Bryan Outlaw with the snap suplex to Jey Uso. As Bryan makes his way to the corner now. They have the Usos right where they want them. And Grenade keeps inviting me to a party. Word of advice, don't invite me to parties when I'm streaming. Unless I'm playing with you, I'm not gonna join a party. Just an FYI. For future references. So we have a double team here again. What a back body drop. I love that move. You know, that's one of the most basic moves, but even some of the basic moves I absolutely love in wrestling. I love Bayley's new finisher, though. I will say that. I saw her new finisher, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I thought that she needed a new finisher, and I like it. I love it. I saw her, like, plant Dana Brooke down, so. And blood actually works in this game. We actually have blood in this game. Unlike 2K20, where it kind of just looks kind of weird, so. I don't know why, and the women still don't bleed in 2K20, which kind of pisses me off a little bit. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of blood on Luna's face. That's just me. But I wouldn't mind seeing that in the game. There's a DDT in here from Bryan Outlaw, and Jey Uso is back up on the apron, and Bryan knows it. And he's got Jimmy Uso into the guilty verdict again. But a rope break saves Jimmy Uso. Bryan not realizing where Jimmy Uso was at. But he drags him to the middle of the ring anyway. Trying to get the 3 count here, but just gave enough time for Jimmy Uso to kick out. And he's tagging in his partner, Kevin Owens. It looks like KO is going to finish this. Trying for the super kick, perhaps. And again, I keep clicking Y because Y is the reversal for 2K20. Still got to get used to the controls again. I don't know why they changed it. I wish they left it as right trigger. I really wish they did, but they changed it for whatever reason. Jimmy Uso, or Jey Uso, with the huge super kick on Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens definitely not getting the best of luck here. But Bryan there saving his partner, not even a count of 1. And Jey Uso with the snap suplex to Bryan, and now Bryan is out of here for the time being. And a super kick right back to Jey Uso. And now Kevin Owens going after Jimmy here on the outside, and a DDT. Taking care of Jimmy Uso. into the corner. Perhaps Kevin Owens going for that cannonball, but Jey Uso with the reversal. And a headbutt. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen Jimmy Uso hit that, or Jey Uso hit that either. I don't think I've ever seen those two hit headbutts at all. I'm witnessing a lot of stuff in this game that I don't normally notice. And a DDT to Kevin Owens. As Kevin Owens looked to possibly finish that with a pop-up powerbomb, but that's not going to happen today. Oh no, what's Jey Uso going for here? Jey Uso looking for the splash, but Kevin Owens gets the knees up. Kevin Owens with the knees. And uh-oh. What's Kevin Owens going for here? He might be going for that pop-up powerbomb. Off the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb to Jey Uso. 1, 2, 3, and Kevin Owens and Bryan Outlaw are able to get the victory over the Usos. As Bryan came in even before Kevin Owens hooked the pin, as he knew that that was going to be the final nail in the coffin. As these two unlikely teammates shake hands in a victory here. As we move on. As we have the 6-women Battle Royale match coming up here. And this is high stakes here. This has a future title opportunity on the line as we have Luna Outlaw and Sky Outlaw in the same ring but against each other here. We'll wonder if they are going to form a sisterly alliance as the Outlaw sisters find themselves against each other, not only against each other, but against the likes of Rhea Ripley, Shayna Baszler, Ember Moon, and the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. And the winner of this will get a title opportunity against Mercy Phantom in the near future. And also, they will also get to choose the stipulation of said title match as well. And I honestly think if either Sky or Luna win this, it's not going to be good for Mercy Phantom. Because if you know, I believe it was Luna that lost the title match twice. She won the title from Sky Outlaw in Season 4 at RCW Anarchy. And then she lost it. And then she tried to regain it from Noelle Diamond. And she did not. So there's obviously this whole confidence thing rolling in. And personally, I just like how Luna and Sky look in 2K20 better. Just because of the lighting and how the characters look. Like, Luna just looks 10 times better in 2K20. Like, it's a night and day difference. But for the purposes of RCW, we will continue with 2K19. And I promise you guys, if 2K20 fixes itself, whenever the hell that's going to be, we will continue it as if nothing ever happened. Because everything is made in 2K20 too. So, everything else is different. I'm possibly just going to skip over all of the other women's entrances here and get right on to the Battle Royale. And I honestly wish there was an option to skip all the entrances instead of you just having to skip the scene over and over in multi-person matches. Like, I really wish there was, like, an option just to, like, skip every single one of them. Like, it just doesn't... Now, the only way to win this match is your both feet hitting the floor. Both feet have to hit the floor. No pins or submissions in this match. And there's an opportunity for temporary alliances to occur in this match. As now Sky Outlaw going after her own sister now, looking to eliminate her own sister in this match. Wow, right away, huh? Right away, as I thought we were going to see a temporary alliance between the two sisters, but it seems like that's not going to happen. As Sky with a... Oh, I thought she reversed that on a second thought, because that was a little bit of a stalling suplex there from Luna. She turns around and do a big lariat, turning Sky inside out. Ooh, Sky went for that punch there, but a kick to the midsection. And now the two Outlaw sisters going at it. This is what I love seeing here. I love this little sibling rivalry we have here. As again, Sky trying to eliminate Luna again. She's almost got her. Got her over as Luna's trying to hang on. And she does exactly that. And a huge German suplex there. Shayna Baszler is up there on the top rope. This is not good. As Luna Outlaw's coming up there. Oh my god. Pedigree from the top. And now Shayna's a little out of it. Now Rhea Ripley, the NXT Women's Champion, just got eliminated. The NXT Women's Champion is gone. She charged in. And basically is like, see you later, and now she's gone. As Luna's got the first elimination here in this match. As Shayna Baszler trying to eliminate Ember Moon here. And Ember Moon's gone now. Ember Moon's gone. And a spine buster to Sky now is Asuka going after... Asuka looking to go after Luna here. And a back suplex there. Miranouku driver from the Empress of Tomorrow. And now Asuka going after Shayna Baszler. As Luna here is just taking a breather. And she's perfectly fine with that. As Luna is the freshest woman in this matchup. As Luna turns her attention to Sky. Oh, it looked to be elimination as Shayna Baszler looking to eliminate Asuka here. But Asuka hangs on. Oh, but Shayna. Shayna looking to eliminate Asuka again. But a backstabber there to Sky, and Luna is all over her older sister right now. Now she's just gonna let her be for the time being, and now it appears that Shayna Baszler, Shayna going after Luna now, but oh no, Luna breaking out of that one. Luna getting herself out of that one. Pile driver. Oh no. Now looking to hit the Dawning now. Dawning on Shayna Baszler. I don't know if I would have gone for that right away. Uh-oh. Luna looking to finish Shayna here. Oh. Did not. And it might turn against her. But Luna stepping out of the way there and an enziguri there to Shayna Baszler. As she tried to crawl underneath the rope there, but that's not going to help her. That's not going to help her. Oh, looking to finish her here. And she eliminated Shayna. Now it is just Sky, Asuka, and now Sky's gone too. Sky's gone. Now it's just Asuka and Luna now. The Empress of Tomorrow. And Luna in a title opportunity on the line here. And a double leg drop there. Man, I really like Luna's moveset in 2K20. It's too bad that I can't replicate it here in 2K19, but that's perfectly fine. We're working with what we got. As Luna lifting Asuka up there and taking her down. Looking for this blackout. Connects with the blackout here. Now looking to eliminate Asuka. Looking to eliminate Asuka. And Asuka's gone. And Luna wins. Luna wins a future title opportunity. After eliminating almost everybody. She eliminated Rhea Ripley. Eliminated Shayna. And eliminated Asuka. 3 eliminations. And Luna is victorious. And she just punched her ticket to a future title opportunity. And like I said, she's the one that chooses this stipulation. So in my book, Mercy should be scared right now. Because Luna and the Outlaws, they love to choose brutal stipulations for matchups. And it's never good. As we have a 6-man battle royale with the same implications here. Like I mentioned earlier, the winner of this match will either receive a RCW Carnage title opportunity or an RCW World title opportunity, depending on what the winner chooses. As we have Buddy Murphy, Tommaso Ciampa, Daniel Bryan, the King of Bros, Matt Riddle, and Chris Danger. Now, this is possibly some dream names going face to face with each other. We know how the Outlaws feel about Chris Danger, so I will have to say that the Outlaws definitely do not want Chris to win this. They definitely do not want Chris to get a title opportunity. But Buddy Murphy, the best kept secret, honestly, with his short time here in RCW, like, to get a title opportunity this early on in his RCW career would be revolutionary for him. And definitely would be something special. I'm so happy that we fixed that drop frames issue that we were having. I just dropped down the bit rate by like 500. So sometimes that's all it takes. Fixing a couple settings and having what you want. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for a main event coming up after this 6-man battle royale when Zero takes on Samoa Joe. The RCW World Champion Zero, that is. As we have Buddy Murphy making his way out here, and let's get to this right underway here. This is a pretty good CAW version of Buddy Murphy, but Buddy Murphy looks really good in 2K20. His model looks really dope in 2K20. And Ciampa's too as well. Ciampa's does look really good too as well. Now this man, like I said, this man, the internet darling, Chris Danger. This is something that, again, like I said, this is the man that the Outlaws desperately do not want to win anything whatsoever. Simply because of their history. It was Chris Danger who aligned himself with the Outlaws. He aligned himself with the Outlaws and betrayed them. He betrayed Bryan by giving him a taste of danger, aligning himself with the now released Rogue family, then having Rosemary turn Bryan Outlaw against his own blood, his own family, in which Jason Outlaw had to bring his brother back by beating him in a match. As we have Roman Reigns coming out here as well. And the rules are simple. 2 feet hit the floor, you're gone, and you got to go back to the locker room. I would imagine some temporary alliances would happen in this, like we had seen in the women's battle royal just a match ago. As Buddy Murphy and Tommaso Ciampa, what a dream match this would be one-on-one. And now Roman Reigns going after Matt Riddle, though. Now Ciampa looking to get rid of Buddy Murphy, and he does! Wait a minute. Wait, he's not eliminated. Why is the referee in here? Why is the referee in here? There should be no ref. This makes no sense. Why is there no ref? Well, or why is there a ref is the better question. Okay. We're going to roll with it. It may not be a battle royale, but it's a 6-man match nonetheless. I don't know what happened, because I know I said it to be a battle royale, but for some reason it's not. So we're just going to roll with it, people. It's Chris Danger looking to take advantage of Buddy Murphy here, but Buddy Murphy seeing that one coming, but a huge kick to the chest, and Ciampa going after Chris now. As Daniel Bryan gets back up, and Buddy Murphy going after Daniel Bryan now. And since this isn't a battle royale, for whatever reason, referee is in here, and I have no idea why. Like I said, I thought I said it to be a battle royale, but it's not. But it's a 6-man match nonetheless, so we're good. There's Daniel Bryan going up to the top rope here. Buddy Murphy looking for that elbow drop, but he gets out of the way. And now Buddy Murphy looking to do as he pleases. Ooh, but Matt Riddle and Daniel Bryan teaming up here on Buddy Murphy, but now Matt Riddle turning his attention to the big dog on the outside. And now it's just Buddy Murphy and Daniel Bryan here in the middle of the ring, and this is exactly what Buddy Murphy wants here, is Chris Danger with a huge splash there. As Buddy Murphy's gonna watch Ciampa get in with a taste of danger. And now Chris looked to get hit with a Murphy's Law, but no, a knee strike. Ooh, a baseball slide there, but no. Nothing there. And now Ciampa gets up to his feet. He just got saved there. Honestly, got saved by Buddy Murphy, but now it's going to be the opposite now as he looks to pin Ciampa. But Ciampa kicks out at 2. This is a wild match here. Like I said, this should be a battle royale, but it doesn't matter that it's not. It's going to be a wild match nonetheless. And Daniel Bryan trying to get the win here. But Chris Danger tosses him out. And now Roman Reigns looking to pin Buddy Murphy. 1. No, Buddy Murphy kicked out. But there is a lot of bodies there near that cover. Now Buddy Murphy getting thrown out here by Chris Danger. Chris Danger makes his way out to the outside. And now going after Ciampa now. Now Danger and Roman Reigns now. A lot of bodies in this match. Is Matt Riddle going after the best kept secret? Doing a back fist there. Matt Riddle dropping Buddy Murphy face first onto the apron. And that appeared to bust Buddy Murphy wide open there, but reversal. Causing Buddy Murphy to take Matt Riddle back into the ring, electric chair. And the quick strikes from Buddy Murphy. This is definitely going to help him here. Dropping Matt Riddle. But Daniel Bryan is right there. And Daniel Bryan is getting caught. Daniel Bryan got caught into a Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. 1. No, referee took forever. I thought that was a 1 count even, but no. No 1 count. See, this is why it could have been a battle royale. It would have been a lot more fair, but at the same time, it's cool nonetheless. Look at all these bodies here. Look at all of these bodies. Here in the ring. Oh my God, a pile driver. Or a dude buster there, depending on, I think that's what it's actually called there. The dude buster. Now Ciampa turning his attention to Daniel Bryan here. As Buddy Murphy turns his attention over to Roman Reigns and drops him. Standing shooting star there. Throwing Roman Reigns into Ciampa. 1. Chris Danger preventing that. Preventing that cover. Oh my God. And Buddy Murphy gets thrown down. Like I said, a lot of bodies. A lot of stuff happening. Oh, and that big knee strike. Oh, but Roman Reigns with that rear clothesline. Superman punch. Roman Reigns looking to get the victory here. 1, 2. But Matt Riddle just breaking that up. My God. Daniel Bryan now working on the leg of Buddy Murphy. Now, you don't got legs, you can't do those quick strikes. If you don't got the leg strength. Taking Daniel Bryan out of the equation for the time being. Snake eyes there. And now Buddy Murphy got to roll out. And now it's just Roman Reigns, Matt Riddle, and Ciampa in the ring right now. And now Chris Danger back in. Going after Daniel Bryan. Perfect decision here. Dropping Daniel Bryan there on the outside as Buddy Murphy looking to recuperate. And he gets up early. Because he knows how much is at stake here. He knows what's at stake here with the title opportunity on the line. Uh-oh. What's Buddy Murphy going for here on Matt Riddle? Watching you with my kids, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hope the kiddos enjoy it. This was supposed to be a six-man battle royal, but for some reason, it's not. And excuse that cough here. I have a really bad lung infection that I'm dealing with right now, so you know, it's not the greatest, but I still somehow managed to be entertaining with two bad lungs right now. As the yes lock on Daniel Bryan. But Buddy Murphy finds a way to break out of that one. And I thought that could have been the end because it looked like Buddy Murphy could have tapped out. And by the way, for those of you that are just joining us, we are using 2K19 for now until 2K20 fixes itself, whenever that happens. Please keep an eye out for the main event after this match here, where RCW World Champion Zero will be taking on Samoa Joe. The Samoan submission machine has a huge Superman punch there to Ciampa. But Daniel Bryan is right there to break it up. And if this was a battle royal, this would be totally different. Most of these men would be gone by now. Luna Outlaw already won the women's battle royal. A match ago. And in case you miss any of this stream, don't worry. I will be downloading it and then editing it and then putting it on my YouTube channel afterwards. So, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it if you miss it. I always keep an eye out. Thank you, Tony, for the tab, man. I appreciate it. Love you, man. I look forward to being on the podcast soon with you and Slev whenever that comes back. So I look forward to that. That's something that I've been looking forward to for a while. So I love hearing what you guys have to say in those podcasts and all the people that you have on. And you know, since you guys have started that, you know, it's been really entertaining. You know, just watching it because you get to know a lot more about the streamer and about the person that you're watching, and you know, a lot of stuff gets thrown in there as Chris Danger almost had the win. And a code breaker there. But what is Buddy Murphy going for? Shooting star from the top on Roman Reigns. Buddy Murphy taking out Matt Riddle for the time being. And if I were him, I'd literally just take all of these dudes out of the ring. Like, actually, physically out of the ring. As Buddy Murphy let go of that pin there, realizing that it was probably just going to end up broken up anyway. And now Ciampa making his way back into the ring. But Buddy Murphy throwing him right on out. I think it's just about narrowing it down to mano a mano now for Buddy Murphy. It seems like all of these men have literally had the snot beaten out of each other now. So it's just about making it one-on-one. It's Daniel Bryan looking to get the victory here, but Buddy Murphy kicks out. What a match this is. And honestly, it's not a bad idea that this wasn't the intended Battle Royal. I'm actually really enjoying calling this. You know, as a lot of action can happen. I mean, Battle Royals are fun. But, you know, 6-man matchups where legit pin breakups after every few seconds, you know, it's pretty insane. It's pretty nutty. Roman Reigns taking advantage. Double pin here! Double pin! Double pin, but it seemed that the referee saw Roman Reigns pin Buddy Murphy first. Philly special there. From Chris Danger on Daniel Bryan now. Buddy Murphy looking to clean house. Pin one of them, buddy. Pin one. 1, 2. Oh my God. Daniel Bryan kicked out. Buddy Murphy had 2 bodies that he could have easily pinned there. Now looking to go after Chris Danger, looking to hit a Murphy's Law. Looking to hit a Murphy's Law on Chris Danger here. It's Ciampa and Daniel Bryan going at it here. Possibly not a smart idea to pin any of these men here in the ring as Roman Reigns now. Ciampa! Ciampa though! And Buddy Murphy breaking that up at the last second. Buddy Murphy almost just guaranteed a win for Ciampa there after hitting Chris Danger with the Murphy's Law. Well, Matt Riddle, though, picking up Ciampa, and Chris Danger again puts a stop to that. Taste of danger on Ciampa, though. And Matt Riddle stealing it, not realizing that Chris Danger was right there. I don't know if that was that smart, but I'm just gonna... And now Buddy Murphy just pinning somebody. Just pinning somebody, but Ciampa kicks out. Somebody's got to go down. Somebody at some point. Oh my God, what a reversal from Ciampa there. As Ciampa, Ciampa, Ciampa. 1, 2, Roman Reigns breaking that up. Rolling up Ciampa. Look at the power from Roman though. But Buddy Murphy getting right in there. Getting right in there. Right on Roman. And Roman's just not even paying attention. Not even paying attention. But he sees Daniel Bryan though. Now Roman Reigns. Oh, he looked to take Roman Reigns out. And he did. He did. He took him out. Now it's just Ciampa here. It's just Ciampa. Hurry up, buddy. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. 1, 2, 3. And Buddy Murphy is going to get a future title opportunity. Finally. After all the blood, sweat, and tears, Buddy Murphy is able to isolate him and Ciampa in the ring, mano a mano, one-on-one, while all the chaos is happening on the outside. And Buddy Murphy earns himself a title opportunity. Now, he'll have to tell me what title he's going after, whether it's the World Championship held by Zero or the Carnage Championship held by Randy Orton. But it doesn't seem to matter to him, as Buddy Murphy just earned himself a title opportunity in the future as we move on to our main event of the evening, Zero versus Samoa Joe. Now, I had to remake Zero because in 2K19 I accidentally deleted him by mistake. I did not mean to do that. So I had to remake him, but as far as I know, he has the same moveset and everything else that he's supposed to have. So, but I'm honestly, like, even though it pains me to say that I had to come back to 2K19 because I really liked how the custom superstars looked in 2K20, especially Luna and Sky. Like, those two looked amazing in that game. But you know, I want a game that doesn't crash every few seconds, okay? So, we're gonna work with it. I also did a little bit of a redesign to the RCW World title, so you'll see that when he comes out here is the RCW World Champion. That should say champion there, but it doesn't. Zero comes out here with that title around his waist. Now, under RCW rules, every title must be defended at every RCW pay-per-view, so we have 2 pay-per-views a season. Our first pay-per-view will be RCW Destiny, then our season 6 finale will be RCW Rebirth. So that'll be our other pay-per-view as well. So I'm excited. And hopefully we won't have to be on 2K19 for too much longer. Hopefully, the custom arena stuff and the crashes get fixed. But until then, we can always do stuff on 2K19. All my YouTube series stuff will be on 2K20, as that's not a problem. As the stuff that I do for my YouTube series doesn't utilize a lot of custom stuff in terms of arenas, because that's what's really broken right now, is the custom arena part. Nothing else really seems to be broken in the game, aside from the custom arena part. Like, that's the main thing that is broken right now. But that is okay. That is completely fine. We have 2K19. I feel like this episode's going well, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you want to see the other episodes, like all the way from Season 1 to Season 6, which is where we're at now, and this being the 3rd episode of Season 6, I believe. So if you want to see those, you can check them out on my YouTube channel at Botch TV. They are in a corresponding playlist: Ravage Championship Wrestling Season 6, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and so on and so forth. I'm also in the process of making a website also, as Zero lands in a single leg Boston Crab there. I'm making a website as well. It's going to have all the episodes of RCW on it. It's going to have website exclusive series, so stuff that isn't on my YouTube. It's going to be on there as well. Blogs and stuff is going to be on there, like pay-per-view reviews, storyline reviews, just stuff that I find interesting that have to do with wrestling. I'm not doing it alone. My buddy John Ortolanza, you can check out his YouTube channel at John Ortolanza. I'll definitely pop up a link on my Twitter and tag him on Twitter. Definitely follow him. He's a really good content creator. For somebody that he did a lot of the stuff for my school, for our school, because I went to school with him. I went to high school with him. Really good guy. Huge wrestling fan. I talk everything wrestling with him. And, you know, he does all the stuff for the school. You know, when him and I were in school together, we had like a school news network. It was very cheesy and very stupid. And I think that was the whole idea, was that it was supposed to be cheesy. And he had this segment called Staircase Talk, where he would be on the staircase in the school talking to students about like events, whether it be a prom or whatever was going on in the school at that time. And he's just a really good video editor. Like, he edits like video packages for his wrestlers. Like, he does stuff that I don't do, okay? Like, I may do a lot of really cool stuff, but he does some pretty badass things with his video editing skills. And him and I are working on some things together. I mentioned earlier that I will be recording a video that will have to do, it's sort of a tutorial video. It's something that I don't normally do, but I want to do it because I've been getting a lot of questions in regards to how I make my promos with Bryan Outlaw, like how I record them, how I script them, and how I actually, you know, do the production of them through, you know, 2K, WWE 2K games and stuff like that. So I'll be recording that video soon. I want to really record that when I'm in a better state. I mean, obviously I'm streaming right now, but I want to record that when I'm feeling just a little bit less crappy. You know, I'm happy to stream for you guys today and actually not feel like crap and not cough every freaking 5 seconds or whatever. You know, I actually, you know, I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm on, you know, meds and antibiotics and stuff, trying to get this lung infection to go away. And my birthday's coming up too, so I may do a birthday stream, because that is the birthday of the Outlaws. The Outlaw characters are based on my life and based on me. A lot of especially Bryan Outlaw, which you saw earlier tonight. He's based on me, and that's the Outlaw's birthday, just like my birthday. So I may do something special for that. I may do a video, or I may do a stream. I don't know. Probably a video, because the video is gonna, you know, take less time for me to edit and stuff like that. Because I have to go in and I actually have to edit this whole freaking hour's worth of stream. So, you know, I don't really do much to it. I just cut out, you know, what I don't want in, and then I add the color correction and stuff in it. So, Zero looking for zero tolerance here on Samoa Joe, and he connects with that. But Samoa Joe with the kick out at 2.5. As Zero is possibly dealing with one of his toughest opponents yet after beating Miles Anderson for that RCW World title, looking to go for it again. Zero tolerance again. 1, 2. No! I thought he had Samoa Joe there, but at the very last second, Samoa Joe kicked out of it again. I don't think I've ever seen any opponent kick out of zero tolerance twice. But Samoa Joe is, you know, somebody, a force to be reckoned with, of course. And I can't wait till he gets back in the ring in real life. And a Phoenix splash there. From the middle rope, and again with the kick out. Kick right to the side of the face. And Zero trying to get the crowd behind him. But he's wasting valuable time here as Joe starts to stir. And now Joe. Joe now with a huge power bomb. Looking to do it again. Power bomb again. Zero wasting a little bit too much time gloating in a double Boston Crab here, that Lion Tamer submission made famous by Chris Jericho. And Samoa Joe taking that breather, but Zero right on top of him again. And Samoa Joe rolling out to the outside. What's Zero going for here? Oh, I thought Zero may be diving, but he's playing little mind games. He is the champion after all. That's a little far. Zero, that is a little far. Samoa Joe gets right back up, but a double Meteora there. A Meteora from the top rope. And it appears Zero is looking to end this with just one more zero tolerance on Samoa Joe. 1, 2, and 3. And Zero gets the victory here in our main event. But mark my words, somebody's going to want to challenge for that title. If it's not Samoa Joe, it's going to be somebody, because the titles must be defended. Under RCW rules, as Zero gets the win here over Samoa Joe. It appeared that Samoa Joe was looking to come back with the last gas that he had. But to no avail there, as even though that Zero was taking his sweet time, pleasing the crowd a little bit. He still came out with the win, nonetheless. And that concludes our episode of the show. So thank you guys for joining me today. It was fun. I had a lot of fun making the calls, especially in that women's battle royal and the 6-man match that was supposed to be a battle royal, but it never ended up being a battle royal. But that's fine because it was just as exciting. See, the things that don't go as planned always end up the most exciting for me. I will tell you that. Like, even though I have a person that I may want to win, that doesn't always happen. So out of the coincidence, out of the, like, idea that does not happen, it still ends up being entertaining either way. Even for me. Like, you know, some people can tell that in my commentary that the person that won wasn't the person that I intended to win. But even then, I can still create a pretty badass storyline out of it. So, you know, no harm done. But thank you guys for joining me today. If you missed any of this stream, it'll be on my YouTube channel afterwards. I just gotta download it, obviously, to my computer, do the color correction on it, and then upload it to the YouTubes. It'll also be on my website, which hasn't launched yet, but I keep on adding the RCW episodes, just so that when it does launch, you'll be able to binge it like Netflix and just watch everything. With that being said, I'd like to make a couple announcements or things regarding the website, in case some of you weren't here for my previous streams, like when I announced it, like way back in November when it was in development. We realized, me and John both realized that we wanted to do the website because it would bring more people to our channels. It would bring more exposure. Anything that you do online, whether you do Twitch, YouTube, whatever, networking is the best thing you can do for yourself. And there's the proper way to do it, and then there's the bad way to do it, like coming into somebody's stream and being like, "Hey, watch my stream, I'm gonna be live," or whatever. And that's literally what they sound like. But we wanted to create the website because we have a Facebook page. We have an RCW and UWGP Facebook page. It's down in my panels. So if you have Facebook, you can like that page. But we wanted something bigger. you know, you can only do so much with a Facebook page. A lot of people hate Facebook because of the political stuff that's going on right now, and you know, just all the other BS that can go on Facebook. With the website, it gives us an opportunity to literally do whatever the hell we want, almost. I've explored a lot of things on the website. You know, it gives us the opportunity to add our YouTube videos, to have exclusive web series. So almost like Netflix, where they have their own original shows, the website will have its own original series and stuff. And I can tell you that, not that I don't put 110% in everything that I do. That's not meant, I don't mean to like diss RCW or anything like that. But with it being recorded and not like a live stream that I stop and then I download and then I go in to edit, let's just say a lot more surprises can happen in those series. There will be a backstory on Luna Outlaw and how she got into professional wrestling with her training with the Outlaw family, with me, aka Bryan Outlaw. There will be a trailer on my YouTube regarding that series. There will be a small, like maybe a minute, 45-second trailer that you guys can watch where I cut a promo as Bryan Outlaw, or I do my thing as Bryan Outlaw, and I cut that promo with Luna coming out with her entrance music. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And that'll be coming up in 2K20 once the custom arenas get fixed and everything else. And it's actually not necessarily a bad thing because the website is not done yet. There's also going to be pages for RCW, which is what you just saw, and series for pages for my buddy's show. My buddy John, he does a show called Universal Wrestling Grand Prix on his YouTube channel, and it's going to have full roster pages of all the cause, of all the created superstars, and their bios. And a little bit about them, like it's just a little, maybe a 5-sentence thing, and a picture of them. There's going to be a gallery, where there's going to be galleries of superstars, so maybe we take a screenshot of them winning a title at a pay-per-view, and in that caption, there's going to be a quote by that superstar. Like, you know, there's one right now, up there now with Luna talking about how wrestling is her happy place and overcoming depression and anxiety and stuff like that and all that. So there's one right there right now. Like I said, there's going to be blog posts with pay-per-view reviews of anything and everything wrestling. So AEW, WWE, Impact, whatever. And there will be like other things that we'll write about. And there's going to be a sign-up thing. I don't know how that's going to be integrated. I have to figure that out. But there's going to be a sign-up thing where you guys can sign up with your usernames. And, you know, I would highly suggest that when you do that, whenever the website launches and whenever that happens, make it like your Twitch name. Make it like your Twitch name or whatever you go by on Discord. If you're, you know, a member of my community or a member of John's community or whatever, because that way that I can recognize you. You know, otherwise I'm going to be like, who the hell is that guy? And, or whatever. And that's going to be, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to deal with that. And we want you guys to be recognized because it's supposed to be a platform where we all come together as wrestling fans and talk about wrestling and, you know, and all that good stuff. What else is there? Let me think. I'm trying to think what else we plan to have. Oh, there's also a store there. There's also a link to the RCW store on the website. You can use the command store right now in chat if you want to get access to the merch. But there's also the store there on the website, the RCW store. There will be a UWGP store I will be setting up for my buddy John for his show once he wants to get that set up as well. So there will be both stores there. Trying to think. Anything and everything wrestling, basically. We may post, maybe storylines that we're watching on TV unfold and watching, how they are and giving our opinions, and maybe like a fantasy booking thing. I've always wanted to do that, where it's something like RCW, except you're not seeing it in video game form, like talking about dream matches, like maybe Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins or something, or Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles or something. Like matches that either have happened or haven't happened for whatever reason, that you would like to see and why. Those kinds of things. I always like talking about those kinds of things. Maybe you go to a wrestling event and you want to share your photos and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that, I could mention that I'm not mentioning right now, but, there's probably a lot of things going through your heads too about, some of the things that could be put on there, but just anything and everything wrestling is going to be on there, and it's going to cost us a little bit of money to run it. I believe it's like $170 a year, or $100 and something a year to run it, to keep the domain name and to keep it going up. But we think we both explored the pros and cons of having it, and we both think it's worth it, and we both want it to succeed. And our definition of to succeed is to have engagement, so to have you guys with us, and just to have another platform for you guys to communicate with us. There's Discord, there's Twitter, there's all of that stuff, but having a whole thing dedicated to that, like, that's a whole new level. And that is something that we've wanted to think about, and we've wanted to, like, make a reality for a while. And if I wasn't I've been doing this RCW stuff for a year and a half. So we're in season number 6 right now. So I've been doing it for a while now. Ever since I added the Outlaws, a lot of you guys have given me feedback and told me how the characters have helped you through hard times in your life, and they've actually helped me through hard times in my life too. It allows me to live my dream as a professional wrestler, in many other ways in which that I can't. I actually, I'll tell you guys a little bit of a secret if you guys don't know already, if I haven't said this already in the stream, but I named all the Outlaws, aside from Bryan, who's based on me. I named all the Outlaws after names that I want for my children. So Sky, or Skyler, Sky Outlaw, Skyler Outlaw, or whatever. Luna is what I've always wanted to name my daughter if I ever have one day. So, and every single one of the Outlaws has dealt with the struggle that I've dealt with. Like Sky, for example, was in an abusive relationship, and that caused her to not trust people, especially men. And I was in an abusive relationship a couple of years ago. In high school, I was in a really bad relationship. I'm out of it now. I'm in college. It was 4 years ago. And Luna, obviously, with anxiety and depression. That's something that I deal with. That's a mental struggle every day that I deal with. Also with Jason, the act of being, that kind of sibling thing where, the older brother, the younger brother always feels inferior to the older brother. That kind of my stepbrother, he's always wanted to be like me. So I kind of always, I kind of did that storyline and did that aspect of Jason's character through that. And obviously Bryan, based on me losing his dad, because I lost my father when I was a young boy. I never really had a dad growing up, so that had caused him to develop, trust issues. I have very bad trust issues and trusting people, and sometimes I don't let people in, and whatever. So. He's kind of, and a lot of these real life wrestlers like Paige and Rosemary and all that. A lot of those incorporations of those real life wrestlers have to do with how Rosemary and Paige's work as wrestlers affected me emotionally, in real life. So a lot of it is real, and I want to thank you guys for allowing me to do that, because there came a time in my life where I was like, do I really want to share all this stuff? Do I really want to do this? Like, what's gonna, because not everybody wants to hear that stuff, Like, I hate going on Facebook and seeing people's sob stories and seeing people's business that shouldn't be out in public or whatever, and there's some things that are meant to be kept buried and kept, secret. But I did it because I wanted to help out other people who have had the same issues, and, to be there for people, because in the world that we live in now, we definitely need that. More than ever, especially with mental illness and stuff like that. We definitely need more people to do something about it. And if I can do something about it through a video game and bring a smile to somebody's face as an entertainer, as a streamer, because that's what we all are. That's what Slev is, that's what Tony is, that's what Xenix is, that's what everybody is. They're all entertainers. They're all everyday people trying to put a smile on everyone's face, regardless of how they're feeling. And I have to say that it takes a lot of balls to do that, to get up on here and to do this stuff and to be so open about it, and all that kind of thing. That was something that I struggled with, being the way that I am and stuff like that. But I'd like to thank you guys for allowing me to do that and allowing me to tell my story through the Outlaw characters, and making this a wild ride for the year and a half that we've been doing this. So, with that being said, thank you guys for everything you do. I will let you guys know what's going on with everything else, Botch TV related and everything else stream related. As far as the Chaotic 911 tournament that's held by my buddy Chaotic, there will be updates regarding that. I will make sure to be retweeting his tweets and having updates regarding that. I'm excited to be a part of that. I'm excited to have a collaboration with that and everything. So thank you guys, and I can't wait to be a part of that. And just thank you guys for everything that you do. Thank you guys for riding with me, and dealing with my BS. Just kidding. And thank you guys for making my dreams come true. 2019 has been one hell of a year for me. We only got a couple days left until the new year, so let's keep it coming. Let's make 2020 the year of RCW. Let's do it. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it going, and keep the good vibes rolling. I'm excited, and I can't wait to see you guys in the new year. When is my next stream? That's a good question. Maybe Monday. I want to take the weekend off a little bit because I want to take my antibiotics and get a little bit better. I was very surprised of how energetic I was today, but maybe it's because I love wrestling so much that it just kind of rubs off on me, and I don't have to really think about it too much. So I want to get a little bit better, and stuff like that, and I'll make sure to have that promo tutorial video out as soon as I can. I'm excited to share that with you guys. Even though that's something that I don't normally do, I want you guys to know how I create this stuff, and I always think it's cool how when people show how their creations come to life. I always like watching the movies behind the scenes kind of things and seeing how stuff comes to life. So thank you guys for all your continuous support. I appreciate you all, and I will catch you guys on the next one.